Get down, Lucia. Lucia. Ozzy, what's that, Papa? What is it? Hey, y'all. Ozzy's barking at this huge bird of prey. Or maybe it's a vulture. I don't know. Let me see. I'll show y'all what it is. It's this thing right up here. Well, two of them actually. There's one right there. Let's see, where's the other one? Right there. It's kind of hard to see. Well, let me tell you, I heard Lucia bark where she doesn't often bark, but she was actually the first one to bark. And her bark is just as deep as Ozzy's. It sounds just like Ozzy's bark, maybe even a little bit deeper. It's amazing. It's coming from this 1.5-year-old female Cane Corso puppy. But yeah, she's starting to, like I was saying, she's starting to come into her own and to become more and more protective as she matures. So yeah, like I said, she was the first one to bark at these huge birds up here. So they don't bark at small birds. They do bark at these like birds of prey and vultures because they probably appear to be more of a threat. And matter of fact, I guess many of y'all know, but some people don't know. These large birds of prey, they will come down and swoop up a small dog or a cat. Happens all the time. Happened to, one of my neighbors told me about it. Happened to one of their small dogs. One of those ankle biter dogs. They came down and swooped up people's pets. What is it, Oz? Oh yeah, and it was creepy because when I had my cat, I had a cat for 20 years. She lived to be about 20. Beautiful black cat. And towards her older years, she wouldn't go outside much, so I would, you know, kind of coax her to go outside to get some fresh air. And as soon as she came outside, all of a sudden these huge birds of prey would start circling around the property. It was creepy. They've got, you know, the eagle eyes, the so-called eagle eyes. Most birds, of course, they have excellent eyesight, and so they knew as soon as she was out in the perimeter of the property, they knew. And they were gonna try to circle in and go make their kill. Yeah, tell me what kind of bird that is, y'all, if any of y'all know. I don't know if you can see it very well. You see this other one right here. There must be a dead animal or a sick animal somewhere around there. I don't know what it is. It's strange because I would think if there's a dead or dying animal on my property, the dogs would be right at it, so they'd know. So I don't know why they're perched up on this tree. It is hot, y'all. It's 8 o'clock in the morning here in the Texas Hill Country, and it's already hot. But look at my sunflowers. The birds planted those by the seed. I didn't plant any of those. And then I got one closer to the door over here. And then those are all natural. Those grow like weeds. Those are beautiful yellow flowers. Where's Gypsy? That's Lucia. Yeah, she's coming into her own, and it's so exciting to see her mature. Well, y'all, so I've been back home. This is, I think, the second day now since I've been home. See this slobber? Real quick to tell y'all, some people ask how much do Cane Corso slobber. He's been barking at that bird, and he's also hot right now. It's getting real hot outside. So that's how much they slobber. But it's not always. They don't always, like, a lot of times you'll see him, he's not slobbering. But yeah, he was just, oh yeah, he heard that bird move. He was just, like I said, he was just working up some heat by being out there active, and it's already hot outside. Well, anyways, I was about to say, yeah, so this is the second day I've been back after driving out there to the country. It's close to Louisiana, but it's East Texas area is where Albert and my dad live. So I dropped off Tux and Dolce. And so my pack feels light. I've only got the 3 dogs right now. Hi, baby girl. But I checked in with Albert. I've been checking every day to see how they're doing, and it's seamless because Tux and Dolce know that area. They know my brother very well. He's family, of course, and so they know his home. They know his property. Been there many, many times. It's their second home. So now it's just going to be their primary home, and then this is going to be their second home. So Albert will be visiting here in about a week, and so you'll see them again. But yeah, it does feel kind of strange. I feel a little bit of a void in my pack, but pretty soon I'm going to be adding, in about a month, I'm going to be adding a Cane Corso puppy, a male. I've got a deposit on a beautiful black coat male import puppy, so more to follow on that. So then I'll be back to 4 in my pack. I know it sounds strange, but it feels like only 3 dogs. It feels like a small pack that I'm not used to having. So 3 dogs to some people sounds like a lot, but I think 4 is a good number for my pack. 5 was getting a little much. It was manageable, but actually it was getting too dangerous with the 2 females. It just depends on what kind of dogs you have in your pack. I think what really dictates the number of when it's safe or not. But yeah, with Dolce being extremely dominant and Lucia coming into her own as more and more dominant, and then I already had an injury. Dolce had an injury to her ear because of a fight. So that, and then taken together with Albert wanting another dog because his dog is gonna cross the Rainbow Bridge pretty soon here. So it all worked out, mutually beneficial for everybody. And I think it's gonna be much better for Dolce. She actually already seems much happier. Albert throws the ball to her. Albert plays baseball, so he's always throwing a ball and practicing out in the yard. And so, she's been sleeping in Albert's bed with him and Tux as well. So they're super happy out there. They'll get more one-on-one attention from Albert, and it's a beautiful area out there in the country. It's gonna be like they're on vacation. Yeah, and Albert's, he's home a lot, so he's in a master's program for to be a counselor. So he takes online classes, and so he's home most of the day with them. And when he graduates and he goes to work, he has probably going to have a flexible schedule, but it won't be any different than how I go to work, because those dogs sleep during the day, and he'll be putting a doggy door in. And also my dad is right next door, so my dad's home all the time. So it's the perfect lifestyle setup for those dogs, because they're always going to have somebody home, either my dad or Albert. And it's just a really ideal living setup for them. So anyway, I just want to mention that. Lucia! There's my Lucia. Fuzzy. I need to get up the energy to go water, because it's going to be in the 90s, Fahrenheit 90s today. I need to get up the energy. I just woke up so tired. When you wake up and you're still tired? Today, I skipped the tea. I'm actually drinking coffee because I needed that extra caffeine. But yeah, actually, you know what? And here's another kind of theory that I have. So, like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, Lucia was the first one to bark. She's becoming more and more protective. I think that has something to do with my very, very dominant female Dolce not being here right now, because Dolce made it known that she's more dominant than Lucia, and she would always corral Lucia, circle around her, make her submit, make her lay down. She'd stand over Lucia constantly. And so Lucia never really had that opportunity to start coming into her own as far as, being more and more protective and more dominant. So now she has that freedom to do that. She has that space. Heard that bird take off. So almost immediately, I'm starting to see Lucia really start to mature very quickly as far as her protective nature and that dominant nature of a Cane Corso. That's starting to really show more and more. It's just her confidence is able to really develop, so she's becoming more and more confident. And it puts the onus on her, since as the third Cane Corso and basically a puppy in the pack, she would often look to the elder Cane Corsos, Ozzy, the alpha, and Dolce, the beta, to be the first ones on the front line as far as protection, and she'd kind of take a back seat. But now it's her and Ozzy are the two Cane Corsos in the pack, so she has to kind of step up. And that's exactly what's happening. Let's see. Also, I noticed a change, the pack dynamic a little bit. I also have noticed that little gypsy pit bull puppy, she's been barking more. She's been barking more at little sounds outside. She's also been stepping up as far as being more protective. What I have not seen is the dynamic between the two puppies change very much. I haven't seen the dynamic between Lucia and Gypsy change very much. They're still holding kind of an equal ground. I think that Lucia is actually a little bit more higher ranking as far as status goes, just because of her size and her strength. She can actually overpower Gypsy. So other than that, they're just very playful with each other. Oh, look at him. Okay, he looks tail straight up. It's because that huge bird took off in this direction. He shot up, just sprung up on his all fours. That's how protective they are. He's ready to guard. He is guarding. He's guarding 24/7. Even when he's relaxed, laying down next to me. Less than a second flat, he's on all fours, tail up, because he sensed that movement of the bird of prey approaching us. That's the beauty of a Cane Corso right there, y'all. 24/7, they're guarding you. They're guarding me. They're guarding the property, their territory, our territory. And Lucia is behind me, ready to back it up. Yeah, there she goes. Yeah, see, she's ready to back up Ozzy. Let me see. Oh, there it is. Let's see. I'm kind of shooting into the sun here. Maybe that's a vulture. I guess that's a vulture, y'all. Let me know if you know what that is. I'm not the best at identifying bird species. Okay, Oz, I see it. Come on now. Come on this way. Now, you want to be able to call your Cane Corso off when they're being protective and they don't need to be. Come on this way, baby. I let them give warning barks. I let them do that. But, for example, you don't want them out in public barking at a stranger that you know to be not of any harm. Like if you're out with them or if... a grocery delivery, like I get a lot of delivery groceries out here. I let them give a warning bark, but after that, I don't let them incessantly bark at that person. So, see, I gave them the cue that it's okay, let it go, so they stop barking. And that's what you want to do. You kind of, it's something you just continually do throughout the life of the Cane Corso. As a puppy, you try and train them that. And that has to do with you letting them know that you're the alpha, the pack leader. They need to look to you for guidance. But their first instinct is to bark and to guard. You know, that's their first instinct, which is good. I like that. It's just you have to be able to call them back off of that. And trump whatever it is that they think they're taken care of. Oh my gosh, y'all. I'm really dreading standing out here in the sun watering, but I have to do it. Because I have to go to work, and some of the plants out in the back are showing signs of dehydration. Like my Vitex tree. Some of those are potted plants. You got it, Lucia. Good girl. Good girl. You got it, girl. Got him. Got him. Good girl. Yeah, I'm building her confidence. I'm rewarding her for being protective. Good girl, Lucia. You got it, girl. Yeah, you got it, girl. Her eyes are so gorgeous, y'all. As Cane Corsos mature, their eyes usually start to change color a little bit. But hers have actually stayed this beautiful gray blue. We'll see if they changed anymore. Good boy, eyes. You got him, eyes. Yeah, see, it's really good. He took my cue that, hey, I see that bird and I've got my eyes on him and he's okay for now. Good boy. Good boy, eyes. Well, y'all, yeah, I gotta cut this video off here probably so I can get out there and do some watering. Caffeine is kicking in, so I'm getting a little bit of energy. Want to thank everybody for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to hit that subscribe, hit that like button. It helps the channel grow. And thank you for doing that if you already have. And hope everybody's having a good day. Staying cool if it's hot in your area. Bracing ourselves for an extremely hot season. Look at that structure on her. Beautiful structure. I can't wait for y'all to see the puppy. Pretty soon here. Stay tuned. Anyway, y'all. See you on the next one. Lucia. Good girl, baby. You got it, girl. You got it, girl. You got it, girl. Good girl.